Alright, welcome back to another episode of Banished where, I have to start a new town because, well, the other people did unfortunately die in the other two towns that I've started. But that's okay, it was all a learning curve. I'm sure no hard feelings, right? I'm sure that the other villagers will forgive me, well, mainly because they're dead. They didn't have enough food to keep themselves going. That's okay, not really my problem. I just offered them anything. They weren't just smart enough to be able to actually gather stuff. Anyway, that out of the way, here we are, another set of brand new people getting ready to work. And I've used this map before, where I've killed them. That's okay, so I think I was gonna say, yeah, this is a good place for fishing. I hope it is. We all know last time I did have a fishing spot here and they died, so we'll just put one here for now and I guess see how that goes. I think it'll be fine. It's all the same map. I really like it. I'm just gonna go speed up the game just so it goes a bit faster, and I'm gonna put all these boxes over here so I can kind of see what the villagers are doing. So I'm gonna get them to start working on this. But before they continue, I'm just gonna pause and make sure they can collect some stone and other required materials. Just like that. And then we'll get some, nope, there's no more over there. We'll get a bit of the stuff over here just so they have some materials to start building with. We'll get these laborers going on as much as they can. And then just around the campsite, or I guess their home base for now, just so they can have stuff to build, have materials to build with. It's looking good. They're getting, they brought all the materials for the fishing dock over there. That's good. I just need someone to build it. Before I do that, let's get some, oh, there are builders. Let's get some crop fields going. Let's see, this is too large. Okay, that looks perfect. If you could start building that, that'd be greatly appreciated, please and thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and select a couple fishermen, four fishermen so they can start fishing and collecting food. Because I did learn from last time that, well, they need food, otherwise, well, they can't really do anything without the food. Okay, so we'll get a couple more builders just so they can start building the crop fields. I don't know if they have to build or anything for the crop field, or just get rid of the trees which are in the way, which would make most sense to me anyway. Barn's looking good. They got a couple food. Stock is piled. It's looking pretty full. Let's start building houses. Some wooden houses. We'll get 1, 2, yeah, 3 for now, because last time I built more houses than there was necessary. Now let's get some, what's it called, the hunting cabin, so we can get some food that way. So we'll put it in, I don't know, this looks like this area looks good enough. I'm not too sure exactly where it's best, if it's better to put it where the trees are or not, but I'll just put it there, see what happens, I guess. Not too bad. They're busy working, busy bees, working hard, making money. Well, they don't have money, making food, I should say. Regardless. Fishermen. There's not fishermen, so why are they not fishing? I can't. You're working. Picking up resources for what? That's not your job. Your job is to fish, please, citizen. Picking up resources. Well, if you could stop picking up resources and do your actual job so that the community doesn't die, or your village doesn't die, that'd be great, so please get to it. Alright, storage is full, so let's go and select more storage for them. So it's going to be stockpile right here. Try to make it as big as that one, maybe a bit bigger. Yeah, that looks good enough. Should I make another one? Oh, they're already using it, I think it'll be fine. It's already 1% full. That's okay. It's not going to be full for long because they're going to build stuff with it. Alright, moving on. Everything's looking full. Builders. I'm gonna put more builders over here. Select more builders as their profession or their job, so they can start building their houses, because soon, it's summer now, but soon is gonna be winter and they're gonna complain about the cold. Fishing dock. If I put the limit over there, I think that makes, I don't know what that does. Anyway, they're finally starting to tear down the trees for the houses. I mean, look, there's animals right there. Why can't you just hunt those and make food? I don't understand. They're literally eating your stockpile. Well, that's okay. Some materials are at the houses. They're getting ready to be built. There's a couple of builders over there. That's looking good. My 4 builders working hard. Oh, there you go. First house built. Wooden house. Shannon and Jay Lee. Congratulations. You have the first ever house. Alright, moving on. Second house got the structures up, which is good. Let's move on to some resources that we can get. The Forester Lodge. No, the woodcutter. Yes, that's the one, because this is the one that chops wood into firewood, or logs into firewood, I guess. Now, where to place it? That's kind of the question. I'll just put it over there. It's kind of that mountain behind it. Fishing. Yeah, it's looking good. They're finally starting to work on their crop field. I mean, we just wasted a whole season. Because if they would have been done this when I told them to do it, this would have been done already. Anyway. Adding more fishermen. I don't think that's going to do anything. Building. Oh, there you go. Done finally. Let's get some corn planted. And I need to select some farmers. So let's get 2 farmers over there. Get maybe less builders so I can have a laborer at least. Yeah, you're complaining because you don't have a house, but that will soon come. Just focus on getting fish and everything else will be sorted. I will sort everything else for you. Not a problem. Okay, there's 5 people living over there, 2 people living over there. Yeah, firewood, potato, that's good, that's good. Keep them going. Couple children. Oh, I got more adults. I just realized. 2 more people. Okay, so let's go ahead and start building more houses. So let's get... Now, how do I do this? Do I put it back? Do I bring it forward? Okay, we'll just put it like 2 more houses. Should be fine. I like how they changed the style, too. It's not like duplicates the same house, but rather they're different style houses, which is good. How's the woodcutter? That's going on building. Okay, well, it's looking good for now. They're still tearing down the trees to make the houses so they can start living in there, because there's still people complaining. Alright, woodcutter, that's done. So let's go ahead and select a woodcutter so they can start building stuff. That's good. So now I'm going to put the limit up to 500 so they can start chopping down stuff. The crop field is looking empty because I guess it's not the season for it. Is idling, yeah. The workers for the farm are idling because they quite literally don't have what to do. The house is being built. And they're complaining about stuff already. Well, that's just great. Just deal with it. Well, what else can I say? Storage barn is not as full as I hoped it would be. We're running out of food, which we all know what that could lead to. Well, because it happened before. Why are they not cutting wood? Let's get 2 woodcutters over here. Number of citizens working. Well, how about you stop picking up resources and work on cutting the wood? Your citizens, or not your citizens, your fellow citizens are really worrying because they don't have how to heat up their homes because you're not doing your job. Oh well. You live and you learn, I guess. That they're gonna learn not to play around and actually do their job. That's the plan, at least. Can't guarantee it. Alright, let's see here. If I had more fishermen, if I get 5 fishermen, does that mean they're gonna start working more and produce more houses? What are you complaining of? Your island. But you're a fisherman. What do you mean you have no job? You have a job. Oh, did I add too much? Oh, so if it says like 4 out of 4 of 4 means I can't add more people. That makes sense. Alright. Well, I'll get another laborer. Stockpiles, they're looking full of resources. But at the moment, I need some food for my people. That house is looking good. This house is looking good. This house is looking perfect. And this house is okay. That's fine. At least we're not gonna die in the first 18 minutes, I don't think, like it happened with the other one. So that's all just good. There is still nothing to work on the farm because it's the winter, but come spring, we're in early winter right now, as we can see in the top left corner. Oh, what? The hunting cabin hasn't even been built yet. What? What do you mean? Shannon is a worker. Oh, are they just going to build it now? Well, I mean, well, work harder, please. What are you cutting? Yes, hammer it down, cut it, please. Just work faster. Oh, this means I need to select some people to work there, so hunting cabin, that's the hunter. So we'll get 1 hunter so they can start ASAP because we're running out of food. There's 7 food left, which is not good. I don't have anything to build, so I'm gonna get rid of the 3 builders, put them as laborers. Actually, I'll get 2 more hunters, so 3 in total because I have the 2 laborers, which should be fine. This way at least they can start hunting and gather more food because, I mean, we're not growing anything, so crops are out. And the fishing may be slow, so we'll get some hunting going. So it's the early spring now, which means they should be able to start farming stuff, and I just checked. I do have 2 farmers that should be working on it. How is the hunting going? Hunting is, doesn't really say, but I'm assuming it's fine. Hide coat, leather. I'm assuming those are from the venison right there. Yeah. So hunting is good. They're gathering food that way, so they have 3 sources of food essentially at this point. Oh, and look at that, farming is getting there. So next season, come autumn, we're gonna have some autumn or fall. We're gonna have some crop, and I think it's corn if I remember correctly. So they're working hard. Yeah, they have the 3 I think sources of food. They got the hunting, they got the fish, and now they're gonna have the corn, the crop. So that's gonna be very good. They're gonna have plenty of means of gathering food. Now, if they actually work hard on gathering this food, that's a whole different story. Because apparently, when they're not gathering resources for their house, they're idling, or they're doing a bunch of other stuff, which I don't really understand why. I mean, if you've got a job and you've got to fish or you got to do the crops, well, do that, because if you're not going to do it, no one else is going to do it. And if you're not going to do it, well, there's just not going to be any food for anyone to use, so it really doesn't benefit anyone. And I really wish the kids could do something like that guy in the yellow shirt that just came on the fishing dock. Well, he could have very easily, reeled in a fish or 2. Okay, there's more fishermen over here working, so we're not too good on food. There's 21 units of food right now, and now there's none. So that really sucks, but it's the late spring now, which means it's going to be early fall, early autumn. So which means they're going to be able to start collecting some of this corn and make, I don't know, like popcorn or something with it. Eat that. That should be very healthy, right? 58% yield, so that means when they cut it down, 58% is going to be usable, which is not that great, but it'll be fine. So if I add another crop field over here, now let's see, too small. This one's good, but let's make it a bit bigger. Okay, it's too large. Well, damn it. Okay. Cannot be placed over there. Okay, let's try again. Line it up with that one so it's the same, starts the same place. Cannot be placed. Okay, that's too low. No. That one doesn't like that corner. Okay, we'll just put it like that. So then over there, let's get a builder. 2 builders. They can start tearing that down. And then next season, I should have done this before. Next season, they're gonna be able to work on that field as well and gather more food. Mountain materials required from this task are unavailable. Means there's no logs. Well, I did not think about that. Okay. That's the hunting cabin. Storage barn, yep. I don't believe there are any logs. So isn't there a thing that can gather the logs? Gatherer's hut, that's not the one. Orchid, crop field. I know there's a thing. Forester lodge, that's the one. So these people are gonna chop down trees and plant new ones. Hopefully in a timely manner, because the woodcutter needs to start cutting wood, and he can't if there are no wood to cut. So I guess he'll just not do anything because he doesn't have the materials to. Well, I mean, there's trees right beside your workplace. Can't you just go and chop them down? I don't understand. It's very easy for you, kid. Anyway, blacksmith. This guy makes the tools, I believe, and we're running low on those as well. And the last thing I want is to have no tools and to not be able to make any more tools because I don't have a blacksmith. And I can't build a blacksmith because I have no tools. Anyway, it's confusing. I'm gonna add one more builder to the list so they can start working on this. They've got plenty of like stone and iron or whatever it is they got, so if they could put that to use, that'd be great. These houses, they have plenty of food and what's it called, firewood. That's fine. Why would you need firewood in the summer though? I don't understand. Why would you need to make a fire in the summer? Oh, the crop field is getting harvested, so that's good. And they're gonna have some more. They didn't bring any yet, but they're gonna have some corn here shortly, which is just great, and I can't wait. It's looking very good for now. Builders, still need my builders. What don't I need from here? Everyone seems important. I just need more people. That's literally all I need. More people. And I just noticed we now have 14 adults, whereas a couple minutes ago we only had 12. Okay, I talked too much. Let's get some corn over here planted. And it means I don't have enough people. So if we add another person, that should do the job. Get another person over here. They can start worrying about this. And I think it's too late to plant now, so the farmer, what they're going to be able to do is help the other people harvest all the things. Or maybe not. I don't know, I'm not too sure. Reserve of logs as well. Yeah, I know, I'm trying to work on it. Woodcutter, oh, and he doesn't have anything to work with apparently. Oh, well, this is just 3% built, so it's not even getting there. I can't get rid, maybe I can't. Oh, someone died during childbirth. Well, Jaylee the hunter, that sucks, and I'm sorry about that. But you just died at the wrong time right now. Anyway, let's get some more trees over here. Get rid of some of the trees so that they can start using them to cut wood. Okay, well, I need a laborer so that I can start cutting the wood. Because the builder is the one that builds. And the builder, that's not very important. So I'm going to get rid of the builders. We'll just see how that goes. Get rid of the builders, put them as laborers. The laborers can start cutting stuff down and gather the materials, bring the materials to the construction sites. Like, the blacksmith and the log gatherer cabin, whatever it's called. There is some firewood available, which is good. Now, the houses, they have firewood. It's late autumn, so they probably need to start heating up. That's a full house. Okay. Oh, there's very young people living there. They have plenty of food. Oh, they got corn. That's good. Love to see that my people are actually using the resources I give them to use. Very nice, wonderful. Okay, logs are being taken down. Yeah, logs are being taken down, cut down. They can use for heating. There is nothing to be planted or worked on the field right now, so don't gotta worry about that. Other than that, it's looking relatively okay, I guess. I don't know. This cabin's still not being done. Where's okay? Hunting cabin is working. There are 95 units of food right now, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and select a builder because the person just aged up. So select the builder, and hopefully they're gonna start working on. What are you doing? You are bringing logs. Well, there's logs around you. You can cut those down, maybe. I don't know. Be smarter about this. Storage barn. Yeah, well, there's a lot of food, I think, so they should be fine. Got nothing to worry about over there, so we will not worry about it right now. Well, everything else is looking very good. There's mushrooms. Can they not collect the mushrooms and get them to eat? Pick up resources. Well, you're not educated. Well, yeah, I guess you can't be educated because I don't have anywhere for you to be educated. Anyway, there is still a lot of food. Also, I don't know how much to eat, so I think it's enough. I'm really not the best at deciding that. Well, they look like they've got the food and everything set up perfectly fine. Okay, I got one more person aged up, so I'm gonna go add them as a builder. That more work can be done around here, because clearly no one's doing anything. Or they are, but rather very slowly. This thing is still not being built. I guess we'll just wait. Let's speed up the game a bit so they can move faster. Alright, well, just speed down the game a bit. Force a lodge, 20 of 45 complete, so we're getting somewhere at least. We're going to be able to gather some logs. There are a couple logs right now, like there is 144 logs, but we're not going to use the logs right now because it's relatively warmer than it was during the winter. It's the spring now. That will be fine, but I'm going to go get them to collect the resources from here, just so they can kind of clear it up. I may do something with this, I'm not too sure yet. Depends if I kill everyone yet or not, I guess. I'm really trying not to. I'm really trying my best not to kill them. But I mean, I don't really know half the things I'm doing or how I'm supposed to do it. So it's just a big learning curve for me. And for me to learn this is, well, to sacrifice a couple people. Yeah, it's just the best way to learn. Anyway, fishing dock is looking perfectly fine. All is looking very nice. Let's see here. Oh, they're starting to plant their stuff yet. Are they using both? Oh yeah, they are using both fields. Perfect. Farmers. Okay, we'll get one more farmers. They can start working on this and yield more in the future. Okay, Forester Lodge is all done. Unless it isn't available to work. That's not good. So what are you? You are a forester. So we'll get one person over there working. And what does that do? Oh. Okay. Why is there no one working? I put someone to work. Yeah, there's a person working. Hello? Okay, now it works. Okay. It told me there's no person. Bronzo is working. Well, Bronzo, you could work a bit faster and get to your job. Like, yeah, it's looking very good. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. We're gonna follow Nifia around here while she's getting something to eat. Thank you very much for watching. This will be the end of this part. I will put a part 2 shortly. This is going good so far. Blacksmith, that's coming along. So far our population is up and growing, so that's very good. Farming is perfectly fine. So yeah, thank you very much for coming out and watching this episode of Banished. This and this part as well. I will see you in the next episode.